$200 for you tonight, or $100 for everybody else. I'm the baby boom generation. No matter what you're doing, they want their shit done. My toaster oven got a couple buttons with a picture above them. Don't know what they mean. I guess one's for hot. I guess one's for cold. I guess one's for something in between. I like the toggle switch. I like the sound of the click. Just like a hockey stick on a frozen pond. I like the toggle switch. Ain't no trick to it. You just give it a flick and it turns you on. Me and the missus, we was fresh out of kisses. We went to a counselor, turned things around. She said, now Fred, when you get into bed, you want to make her happy, you gotta slow things down. I like the toggle switch. I like the sound of the click. Just like a hockey stick on a frozen pond. I like a hockey stick. Ain't no trick to it. You just give it a flick and it turns you on. Can't work my TV. Can't work my phone. Can't get in the front door of my own home. I like the toggle switch. Ain't no trick to it. You just give it a flick and it turns you on. Some things are gone before you even get them. Some things go and they ain't never gone. Some things stay, you wish you never let them. Some things are worth just the holding on. Twin City Minnie, nice tin good rubber, stowed it in the barn for 29 years. Told her with the chain when we finally got it started. Grandpa's eyes filled up with tears. Touched up the rust with a little bit of color, drained the differential, and it changed bolts to square cut gears. Grinding like a mother when we finally got it running. It was good as new. Twin City Minnie, nice tin good rubber, stored it in the barn for 29 years. Told her with the chain when we finally got it started. Grandpa's eyes filled up with tears. Standing on the corner, kids on my shoulder, and the wagon goes by, and everybody waves. Everybody cheers when it comes around the corner. Grandpa's driving in front of the parade. Twin City Minnie, nice tin good rubber, stowed it in the barn for 29 years. Told her with the chain when we finally got it started. Grandpa's eyes filled up with tears. Told her with the chain when we finally got it started. Grandpa's eyes filled up with tears. Twin City Minnie, nice tin good rubber, stowed it in the barn for 29 years. I lifted that right out of a classified ad in 1978. So when people wrote classified ads with intelligence, they didn't use short forms. They didn't use WTF. They just wrote the whole frickin' thing. It was literature because they had to sell the thing, so they wrote it well. It was a great time to be alive. That's when people were intelligent. Even their classified ads were intelligent. You know what I'm saying? Some of you might remember this, and I just took that right out. People call me a great songwriter. All I did was lift the classified ads every day. Twin City Minnie, nice tin, good rubber, stored it in the barn 29 years. Something about a Minneapolis Moline tractor. I tend not to sing the tractor song so early in the show because the old guys get morose. I start looking down, you know. You seem like such a highly intelligent audience. I thought I could bring one in and you could gather your wits and stay with me for the rest of the show.
Challenge.
This is the generation, this is the hardcore rock and roll generation, most of you. This was the generation that was raised with a steel dashboard. Hey, when we were hit, we were killed instantly. We were not a burden on the healthcare system. Only padding in that car was on the armrests and the seats because they knew you'd be loving up your baby in there and they want to make it comfortable for you. And they had a beautiful little blue glow of the radio, remember? They would just be doing it in there, just having the time of your life. It's the most romantic thing in the world, that beautiful radio. This was a generation that remembers when the seatbelt was only used for opening your alcoholic beverage when you were driving. That's the only reason they put it in the car. As a matter of fact, most of you don't know this. The first seatbelts didn't even have anything attached to them. They just floated loosely in the car so you could reach them. And somebody eventually thought, well, geez, we can never find a thing, let's put a tether on it. And that's how the seatbelt was invented. I was raised with 8 brothers and sisters in southern Ontario on a 200-acre farm of poverty and religion and agriculture, which is the formula for rock and roll. The formula for rock and roll. You had to play good to get out. That's why Northern Ontario Canadians are such good hockey players. They're playing to get out. It's -50 or fucking move to Philadelphia. When I was 12 years old, my mother loaded me up in the DeSoto. We had a DeSoto. We had a DeSoto that shimmied at 35, and it was 40 miles to church, so we took an hour and 10 minutes to get there. And we had to go 5 times a week. And one Wednesday night, she took me to the Dunnville High School. She took me there for an hour and 10 minutes to get to Dunnville High School, holding my hand. Walking down the hallway, I look in this classroom, and there's long-haired guys sitting on the floor with these great big amplifiers. And we walk by that classroom, and I can't get my eyes off it. And she grabs me and pulls me in there. And I'm in the church meeting for 3 minutes. I said, I have to go take a leak. And I ran down that hall into that classroom, and I was saved that night. I was saved. Rock and roll, rock and roll. Give me your bullshit tonight. Hey, it's hard to be a rock and roll revolutionary when you've got a large RRSP, isn't it? If you've been to see a tribute band, if any of you in this room, other than you young ones here, if any of you over 50 here have been to see it, over 45 have been to see a tribute band at all lately, you need to go to church on Sunday and ask Jesus for forgiveness. Because this generation had the chance to see the real thing. You were smoking dope and you stayed at home. And now those guys died. And you can't get to see him, and don't you fucking go see that Neil Diamond tribute band. You guys can go, okay? You guys can go. You didn't get the chance. Imagine you've been a plumber for 30 years, you look out the window, there's a tribute plumber across the street. You got the van and the weird hat. Got a prosthetic crack up his ass. But his soldering's just a little off. Do you know what I'm saying? Tribute bands are the disco of the teens. Remember how ashamed you were of yourself after that decade? You were there, the white suit with the permanent. Remember you had the permanent? I saw ya. Stumbling past your window, baby, at the break of day, I thought I saw your silhouette on the window shade. And I went down to the mission and I called your name. Tell an angel with a face like yours came down and let me in. I thought I saw your reflection in a cigarette machine, in a bottle, in a gutter, in a window on the street, in a storefront, in a picture on an old broken TV. I swear it was you staring back at me. And I heard soldiers' voices by the city gates. There were junkies lying on the ground. They made me look away. And I spilled you on a mirror, and I chopped you into lines. And over some old kitchen sink, I swore I'd let you die. I thought I saw your reflection in a cigarette machine, in a bottle, in a gutter, in a window on the street, in a storefront, in a picture on an old broken TV. I swear it was you staring back at me. Dog-eared things I read, poured out old movie stars, faded limousines, and I wandered through my old charades of coffee cups and clowns. I can't keep up with parades, I keep falling down. I thought I saw your reflection in a cigarette machine, in a bottle, in a gutter, in a window on the street, in a storefront, in a picture on an old broken TV. I swear it was you staring back at me. In a storefront, in a picture on an old broken TV. I swear it was you staring back at me. Where do we come from? Oh yeah, Golden, British Columbia. They gave us a room there last night we couldn't even stay in. We had to go to the other bad room in town. Has anyone noticed Canadian hotels are overpriced? How about Collusion? They're all the same price too. No matter how bad they are. Where were we the other night? In Cranbrook. And they were all $95. Didn't matter, bad, good, in between. Therefore, let's charge $95 tonight. You know, I want to try and only talk during the songs, okay, you guys? You know, one of the three prostitutes are talking about their clients the week before, and the one says, you know, I had a policeman last week. I said, wow, how do you know? I said, well, after we were through, he showed me his badge. And the other one said, I had a fireman last week. I said, wow, really, a fireman? How'd you know? She said, after we were through, he put on his wetsuit and sort of paraded around the room. And the third one says, I had a farmer last week. I said, you had a farmer? I said, yeah, I had a farmer. I said, how did you know? I said, after we were through, he asked if he got a free hat. That joke went over pretty good here in Penticton. There are places we went on this tour, people just looking at me like the RCA Victor dog, you know what I'm spooking the horse, they're wild in their skate. That bright colored makeup, those clothes that you wear.